Happy Friday, everyone. We made it through the week, and that means that we have some racing to get to here this weekend. It's a big weekend. We have the World of Outlaws visiting both Attica and Sharon. So let's take a look at that. So starting off, we have Brad Sweet. He leads the Outlaw points by 36 over David Gravel. Carson Macedo, who is 46 points back, Logan Schuchart, who's 126 points back, and Sheldon Haudenschild, who's 184 points back, round out the top five. Um, there's only been three 410 races at Attica this season. Craig Mintz, Brent Marks, and Skylar G have been your winners there. Um, G leads the Attica points over Cap by 7 points over Cap Henry. Stuart Brubaker, who's -9, Byron Reed -11, and TJ Michael -19 are your top five in Attica points, as Snowball and Nikki here too have decided to make their presence known. um, so yeah, they round out the top five in Attica points, three races in. So hard to say too much about that just because we've had so many rainouts to start the season here at Attica. Brad Sweet is your most recent Outlaw winner. He picked up the win there last Friday at Williams Grove before they got rained out on Saturday. Sweet's looking for his first Attica win, surprisingly, but he did win at Sharon last fall. So he is your most recent Outlaw winner there at Sharon. Dave Blaney, he won at Sharon last Saturday, and he'll look to have another heroic night like in 2021 when he passed Sheldon Haudenschild on the last lap to grab his first Outlaw win since 1997. So that'd be really cool to see if Dave can shock the Outlaws again. Going back to last May, it was Kyle Larson who picked up the Outlaw win with Carson Macedo and James McFadden on the podium. I don't know if Larson is going to be there this weekend. He's doing all-star things there at North Wilkesboro with NASCAR, so wouldn't be surprised that if Larson isn't there. Um, but you can never rule anything out with him. He'll race anything, anywhere. And then the last Outlaw race at Attica was in July, the Brad Doty Classic. Larson also won that. He swept the Outlaw races there last season. And Donnie Schatz and Brad Sweet were on the podium for the Brad Doty Classic there in 2022. Like I mentioned, Sweet won the last race at Sharon, Outlaw race at Sharon, last fall, and it was Donnie Schatz and Sheldon Haudenschild rounding out the top three, rounding out the podium there. Um, so yeah, some guys you may want to watch. Donnie Schatz. We just mentioned his name a lot there. A few podiums in Outlaw competition at Attica and Sharon last season. He has a handful of wins at Attica, and I mean Sharon seems to suit his style pretty well. So don't be surprised if old 10 time is up front battling for wins and podiums. Craig Mintz, he scored the Outlaw win, All-Star win at Attica to start off the season. And it's not surprising to see the '09, kind of rising to the occasion when the Outlaws, the All-Stars, whoever visits Attica, Fremont for those bigger shows. So yeah, don't be surprised to see Craig Mintz kind of battling up front. Byron Reed has some pretty good momentum in that familiar all black number 5 machine. He's only been outside the top 10 once this season, and he's coming off his best finish of the season so far with a third place at Fremont. Cap Henry, dude has wins at All-Star wins at both Attica and Sharon. He's been the best driver in Ohio so far, stat-wise. He has a win in 5 top fives. So don't be surprised to see the 2020 Attica champion up front at both of these places if he races both. Like I said, he has all-star wins at both Attica and Sharon, and plenty of other all-star top fives and top tens between those two tracks. So if we know he's going to be at Attica Friday. Not sure about Saturday. Um, but if he shows up, I mean, that red 33 Jeff Ford Motorsports machine might be up front, and don't be surprised to see it. Cole Duncan is also another name to watch. I highly doubt he'll be at Attica on tonight, Friday. But Sharon, wouldn't surprise me. He does well at Sharon. He finished 7th there last Saturday. Um, in the local action, and he does have some wins at Sharon there in 2020. So Cole Duncan, he's pretty much good no matter what car, no matter what track. So if he goes to Sharon on Saturday, might be a nice dark horse pick for top five, top 10, whatever. And AJ Flick, Western PA guy, sometimes goes over to Central PA and races Port Royal, but he had a strong showing at Sharon there on Saturday to kick off their 410 season. He finished third, and he picked up 3 wins there last year in 2021 at Sharon. So I assume AJ is going to be there on Saturday to see what he can do up against the Outlaws. And yeah, he might make some noise. He might be a nice sleeper pick to, like I said, make some noise. And I'm sure there are plenty of other guys that I'm missing. Plenty of other people that could, like I said, make some noise. But we'll just have to see what happens. Um, in other 410 action, we also have Fremont racing the AFCS 410s on Saturday, and Wayne County is also racing 410s on Saturday. So you won't see me at Attica Friday night, unfortunately. Hurt my foot there early morning, I guess would be Thursday at work, and it is darn near impossible to walk on it right now. So in the interest of getting it healed up, I'm gonna take Friday night off as much as it pains me to do that. It's not often I skip an outlaw race 20 minutes from my house. But hopefully feeling better Saturday and can make a trip to Sharon or Wayne County or Fremont. And yeah, we'll see what the weekend holds. And we will see you guys at the track here this weekend.